Hello everyone, Ultra Dark Slayer here, and there's so many things I want to say that happened during this week from Monday till today. And of course, you might be wondering what's that on Ultra Dark Slayer's entertainment system. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got an Xbox Series X, and I am very happy about that. I got it. And quite frankly, I know I could have done an unboxing, but again, I don't have enough peace and quiet. The house is too loud because again, my my dear mother is still has a leg injury. She's still recovering, and of course, I try to help her any best way as possible. So, without further ado, let's talk about what happened during this week. So, there's a lot to catch up on. So, let's start with this topic here about the former voice actress of Bayonetta. Yes, we all heard about her videos about that she was being paid unfair, that she doesn't get anything else, uh that that amount of money that wasn't enough for her. But quite frankly, there was an article explaining about what's been going on behind the curtains. Give me a minute. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I saw something. But any case, but yes, someone had reported and they posted up some stuff on Twitter saying that the amount of money that the former actress of Bayonetta was the exact amount in the union of voice actors. So she was technically gonna have a total of almost what 15,000 for 4 or 5 sessions. And quite frankly, a lot of people have already came out, and even the new voice actress that is playing in Bayonetta 3 even said in her letter about that there's not just her working on this game. There are other people that need to get paid. So that is also out there, and quite frankly, the former voice actress of Bayonetta hasn't really done anything besides being that character for both two games of the Bayonetta franchise plus Super Smash Brothers. So, quite frankly, she's probably gonna be out of the job in voice acting for the lies and telling people to boycott Bayonetta 3, which is funny to say that the Bayonetta 3 game has gone up, uh, uh, it has shot up from this report of her lying about not getting paid enough, and also the person that did the article covered that she was supposed to be paid that amount of money with 4 to 5 sessions. So technically, 4,000 was the minimum amount per session. So she could have got paid that much good amount of money still. But I know that the acting industry is tough. Not a lot of people are getting paid, and also other famous voice actors out there still getting kicked in the knees for not getting paid that much because of the line of work that they do. So, for that being said, guys, Bayonetta 3 is still gonna be a most buy game at the end of this year. And like I said on my last video about Bayonetta 3, I am still gonna buy it. That's not gonna stop me of getting what I want to get. So still, her boycott is a failure. I'm sorry, the former voice actress of Bayonetta, you really messed up. I'm sorry to say, you're just gonna have to stick with theater. Sorry. So on to the next topic, guys. Of course, you guys heard about Design Labs that just launched for the Elite controllers core versions, right? I myself have been fiddling around with Design Labs again. Of course, you have seen the video of my first in Design Labs with the regular controller, and I have made two Elite Series colors, but not sure which one to get because I'm just gonna buy just one and that's it, and maybe buy a second one later on with just the controller itself and the back paddles with its own colors. So that's fun to do. So if you guys are willing to drop some money to buy this controller, go right ahead, make it your own Series Elite 2 core controller. And also, of course, you guys have heard that Sony themselves build themselves a Pro controller, which is the Edge controller. And quite frankly, I have no idea why they made a Pro controller like that, because their first premium controller is actually good enough. So I'm not sure why they're doing this, and plus it's not nearly the same price range with a normal series controller that Xbox has, because the Xbox Series Elite controller is roughly what, almost $200, but it's like 180 plus tax, so it is close to $200. And of course, if you make the ones in Design Labs, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than this PlayStation Edge controller. And still, a lot of people are complaining it's too much, blah blah. And it's like, if you're gonna get it, get it. If not, then don't bother buying it. Okay, so that's the thing. And of course, there has been two showcases that came out, during the week. I haven't seen the Silent Hill showcase. I'll probably do another video about it. But when I saw the Resident Evil showcase talking about the Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, which looks fantastic, I can't wait to play the new DLC. I can't wait to play the Village again in third person mode. Will I try Mercenaries? Sure, because I do enjoy Mercenaries. And not only that, they also show new stuff of Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it looks amazing. And with Leon's new mechanics for this game, looks phenomenal. He looks like exactly like an action hero, because he is the action hero from Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4. So with the Resident Evil 4 Remake, I can't wait to play it. It's got me so hyped, so much hype, because Resident Evil 4, the original Resident Evil 4, is my very first Resident Evil game to jump into the series. I'm glad that I got to try all the remakes. I got to try the Resident Evil 0 HD and Resident Evil HD. And I'm hoping that those two games also will get a remake. But we'll see in the long run, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people still want Code Veronica as a remake. Maybe after Resident Evil 4 Remake, they will start working on the project of Code Veronica. That's still up in the air, guys. So I am excited for Resident Evil 4 Remake. And of course, I will play it on my new Series X. Look at this, guys. So beautiful. And I have all, let me go back to this system. I have already tried all the games that I personally own that works for the Series X. And my God, the colors look amazing. I know I am jumping off topic, but I have so much news to talk about, guys. So much news. And I'm just happy that I got this system. The colors look great on every single game, and the graphics look amazing. And I'm just happy, and thank you to the Series S. Yes, we're gonna talk about the Series S, and because there there are developers out there bashing on this little guy. It's not the little guy's fault, because this system is perfect. It is perfect. I understand a lot of people don't like it because it doesn't put out the qualities that people want to see. So quite frankly, they're just ridiculous. Okay, because this system, the Series S, is a very powerful system. It is 1440p native with a 120 hertz of power. So a few weeks ago, I should say throughout the month of October, I have pushed this system's limit. I have pushed to 1440p at 120, and the game still looks amazing. And I don't get the people in WB Games over in Canada saying that the system was too weak to handle Gotham Knights. And the game is locked at 30 frames per second. That is a big joke because two other studios, like for instance, the people that made Dying Light 2 and also Cyberpunk, they push their limits to give what this system needed. They push both games at 60 frames per second at 1440p, and this game can handle those two games. So it is just a mistake that that game, Gotham Knights, is locked and every game at 13 frames per second. And it's funny that they could have dropped Arkham Knights on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So technically, we're playing Gotham Knights at last gen frame rate. So I'm hoping that they fix this game soon because, quite frankly, I have already seen the the scores for this game and it looks bad. And I saw the combat on video; it looks horrible, and it is taking a it took a left turn, just like when Square Enix and I think Crystal Dynamics that work on the Avengers, that took a left turn, and so it's another fail of a superhero game because the former um creators of of the Batman Arkham games, those were beautiful, those were fluid games, and Gotham Knights, it just fell right on its face. I'm gonna have to wait for that game to get fixed for it to get bumped up. And I have played A Plague's Tale Requiem. I only played the first chapter on my Series S. I would like to try it out on my Series X. So yeah, they keep calling it the potato. The potato. This little system is amazing. I don't know why people are still bashing on this great system. And I'm just happy that I had my time with it. And now I'm about to give this system away to my brother-in-law because I did text him on on my phone saying that, hey bro, I have a Series X now. I just got it yesterday. This is your birthday present, bro. And I'm pretty sure you will take good care of it because this system has done so much for me. And I'm happy that the Series S, my Series S, will have a new home. So let's get on with more stuff that's been happening. Of course, let's talk about more about the acquisition. Yes, I know we're all tired about hearing it on every single YouTube channel, but quite frankly, Xbox is still fighting. They're telling the CMA page by page by page, saying that, hey, let us compete. Sony can still compete even once we get Call of Duty and Activision Blizzard, because they even say something about Nintendo. Nintendo, the godfather of video game systems around the world, saying that they did not need Call of Duty because the last Call of Duty they ever had was Call of Duty Ghost. And quite frankly, they're doing fine. They're making IPs. They're making their first party IPs as great as ever, making contracts with third party games, and they're doing fine because they even have online services like Minecraft. I'm pretty sure they have a different type of Fallout. They even have Warframe. They have Fortnite. They have Apex. They're doing fine. Nintendo does not need Call of Duty. And it will be the same way that Sony will not need Call of Duty because they have so many subscribers on their party. And even though some of those people will jump over to the Xbox to play some Call of Duty, so be it. Well, guess what? They even talk about things that they can still compete. They can still compete because they have other first party games that they can still try to compete, guys. And it's just insane. And it's true. Everyone keeps saying in YouTube that Sony can still compete if they bring back certain IPs, Resistance, Call of Duty, Killzone. They can still compete against Call of Duty. I, 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 I don't know what else to say because Sony is just it's just ridiculous. I'm sorry if you hear the train outside my window because I live near a train track, all right? So again, I hope this acquisition goes through and I hope Sony will put their foot in their mouths because they were supposed to show a showcase. Yes, a showcase. They were supposed to show a showcase this week, but they didn't do it because I'm pretty sure they have a lot of deals that if they did a showcase during it could have happened during on a Friday or on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday or even on a Monday. If they show the showcase and had plenty of deals, they would be screwed. That's why they're hiding right now because there is no showcase from Sony at all. So, but I'm pretty sure like even that Konami showcase when they showed Silent Hill stuff, that is a deal because I even saw articles that Silent Hill is only coming to the PC and PlayStation 5 only. So that was one of their deals. So we'll see what happens after that. And also, I even heard about that Microsoft even gave Sony a deal about having Game Pass on the PlayStation 5, and they said no. Well, okay then. Well, you don't want to cooperate with us. Well, we're just still gonna try to make deals with you until you calm down. So that's that, guys. And I don't know what other news I can say about this, but there was just so much news I wanted to say, and this is a good time right now to say something, guys, because this is gonna be a massive video. I will guarantee that. And quite frankly, like I said, I'm happy I got a Series X. And let me tell you about this. I was actually hesitant of buying the system because, I just bought a new big screen TV last summer and now I have finally paid it all off. And now I just bought a Series X. But I'm happy that I just gave in and bought it, and I'm having fun. I already tried out the DVD player. I watched one movie for like an hour. It looked great. I played all the games that I have on my system, and they look phenomenal. So, guys, give me your thoughts about all this news feed. Give me your thoughts about the Series S, this beautiful little guy right here, this little monster. Such a great system, so affordable, easy to get, and this system so wonderful, so powerful. I can't believe I have it. I'm so happy. So I'm going to be playing this a lot more because, like I said earlier, I'm giving this little guy to my brother-in-law. So until next time, guys, this is Ultra Dark Slayer here. I catch you and on our next video. Probably I'll give you my thoughts and and my review on the system. And also I will also say on that video, is it worth it to have a Series S or a Series X? So until next time, guys, like I said, this is Ultra Dark Slayer. This is a long video, so have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourselves, guys, and peace out. Game on.